Next up, an 8th grader with 7 wins this season, Mark McCain. An 11th grade starter with 22 wins on the season, Tate McCauley. Next up, a freshman, Bailey Ruff. Another freshman with 3 wins on the season, Max Stoddard. A sophomore with 7 wins this season, Connor Streeter. The following underclassmen were state qualifiers that helped win our 5th consecutive New York State Tournament Championship, setting the new state record with 205.5 points to the 2nd place, 80 points. That's, yeah. Pretty sure that defines Buffleman, but anyway. These are the underclassmen who were state qualifiers. A freshman who was a league champion, Section 4 champion, and 4th in New York State. 35 wins on the season, Declan McKee. A sophomore, league champion, 3rd in both Section 4 and in the New York State Tournament. 37 wins on the season, Kate Cole. Next up, a sophomore who was also a league champion, 3rd in both Section 4 and in the New York State Tournament. 36 wins on the season, Logan Bellis. A 10th grader, league champion, 3-time Section 4 champion, 3-time state top 3 place winner, New York State runner-up, 31 wins on the season, Jaden Duncanson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your seniors. These seniors have won a combined 919 individual varsity matches, 17 individual state medals, including 6 individual state championship titles, led the team to 3 state dual titles, and the 5 consecutive state tournament titles. In the last 3 years, they have won the state dual title 3 times, outscoring their 12 teams 541 to 168. And I got one more. Hold on, relax. One more. 3 state finals duels. They won 155 to 37. Here we go. First, placed in 3 tournaments this season, went 3-1 at the New York State Dual Championships. A career wins 96. 25 victories this season. Ladies and gentlemen, Levi Bellis. Next up, a 2-time state qualifier with 86 career wins and 24 victories this season. Great performance at this year's state tournament, Deacon Bailey. 2-time Section 4 champion, 3-time state qualifier, placing 4th and 5th. 120 career victories this year, 37 wins. Tyler Rowe, ladies and gentlemen. And next up we have a 2-time Section 4 champion, 3-time state qualifier, 85 career wins and 30 wins this season. Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Maycomber. Four-time Section 4 champion, two-time state runner-up, one-time New York State champion, three-time All-American, 180 career victories, 33 wins this season. Ladies and gentlemen, Keith Ellis. A four-time Section 4 champ, two-time state runner-up, two-time New York State champion, three-time All-American, 186 career victories, 33 wins this season, Gianni Silvestri. And last but definitely not least, three-time Section 4 champion, one-time All-American, and the first three-time New York State champion in school history, 162 career wins, 33-0 this season. Ladies and gentlemen, Usman Duncanson. So, Garrett, I gotta do it, right? I gotta do it. Ladies and gentlemen, next up, the coach of your reigning, defending, state champion Tioga Tigers, ladies and gentlemen, Chris Harrington.
Hey, good evening. Thanks for coming out on short notice. This has been one of the most fulfilling coaching seasons that I've ever had in my life. It starts top to bottom, but really ends with our seniors. So, just who brought that kid? That's my son. I just want to say thank you to everyone. Starting with the parents for letting us share your children with you. It's truly an honor, and I said this earlier before I turned over to our seniors. This is the greatest senior class in Tioga school history. So thank you. I'm going to bring up the first. Tyler.
It's been pretty fulfilling being on this senior class, and I think we should be written down in the state record books as one of the most successful classes, and that was pretty awesome. So next up, let's give it to Deacon Bailey.
Okay, so Bracket Buster here, and really I just want to thank Itachi Uchiha for teaching me all that I know. Now I'm going to pass the mic to Usman Duncanson.
Well, I don't really know what to say, but I guess all I can say is thank everybody for accepting me in since I moved here. It's been a great ride. I'll pass the mic over to Bucket.
I would just like to thank all the coaches that I had, Coach McWhinney, both of them, Brandon and Ryan, my dad, my mom, even though she's not my coach, but I'd like to thank my mom, Coach Harrington, Coach Crow, and the whole team. I wouldn't rather be on any other team with you guys, so thank you.
I don't really like talking a lot, so I just want to thank the fans, all you guys, my coaches, my family, and that's it. Thank you.
So I'm gonna thank everybody in here for showing up, but most of all, it's time for the greatest season of all, men's volleyball. Gianni.
I'd just like to thank everybody for showing up and all the support over the years, and our coaches for pushing us. I don't really have much to say other than thank you guys. Mr. Rowe.
You know, I've been around the program for a long time, and I would like to say one of my previous teams could compete with these guys, but they just win. And I can no longer say that. But something that is probably being hidden behind their success is this sport can be amazing, and it can be so awful. It takes crazy discipline, but you can work as hard as you believe possible, think you do everything right, and then there I have disappointed kids at the end of the season. The way this group handled themselves through adversity and through loss is something to be commended. It is the representative of a true student athlete. We had guys lose, and they had dreams, and they had goals, and they worked forever. And at the end of the 6 minutes, their hand didn't get raised, and they shook the other coach's hand. They didn't throw tantrums. They collected their coaches, the gear from their coaches, shook their hand, and walked off with their head held high. And they did it throughout the season. There were zero poor sportsmanship in any of these matches. And out of the 919 matches, and I witnessed a lot of them this senior class, I've never, ever seen an example of poor sportsmanship. They carried themselves with pride. They represented our school with class, grace, and definitely successful. And for that, I am truly thankful for this whole program. Thank you, guys.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, before we leave tonight, I just want to say a couple of things. And I think it started to be a recurring theme that any of you could see. Whether it's the athletes or the coaches, they don't really want to talk about themselves. And I think I need to take just a couple minutes before we do leave and kind of speak on that just for a moment. Okay, this is a group that starts with the families. And I know a lot of you guys who are parents that are sitting here watching your son's accomplishments. A lot of you guys have given up a lot of time. I can't tell you guys, but we raised hands for anybody that lifted it, got up at 5 something in the morning to work out, or got up and stayed late until they were working out past 5 something after a long day of school. Okay, most of these guys' hands are going to go up. That takes a lot of dedication as a parent, so thank you, parents. They couldn't have gotten here without you. So you guys, let's show it some love. The other thing that I want to just kind of say before we leave as well is I think that the culture that we built here because of the community, the foundation was here long before we got here, long before these guys got here. They do a tremendous job carrying on the legacy of the teams that have come before them. I don't know how many times this winter I've come through, gone to the TYO wrestling, and I've seen some of these guys in there helping out coaching, dedicating their time, volunteering their time to help out. That says a lot. Because the Little Tigers are going to come up, are going to remember you guys long after you leave here. The other thing I want to make sure that I point out and say as well is that this is a group that it's going to be hard pressed, those of you that are underclassmen, to continue what these guys, these 6, 7, 8 seniors, okay, that they've done ahead of you. Okay, they've set a high bar. Okay, those of you guys that this is a tough sport. Like most people don't do it. How many pounds you gained, Johnny? 13 in one day? Okay, it's a tough sport. The discipline is tremendous. So again, congratulations on a great season that we talked about for a long time. But before we leave, I want to also thank all the coaches. There's only a couple here. Again, because in the number of hours that the coaches put in, you guys, again, we don't get to where we are just because we show up on a mat. The dedication that all the coaches, and I can't name all because I know from my boys coming through here years ago, such a core group of guys that it's not all about, I just had this conversation with Coach McWitty the other day. It isn't about if you're here to do this to win a state title, you're here for the wrong reason. State titles come from everything else. Teaching them to be the best that they can be, teaching them to overcome some of their deficiencies, their weaknesses. And again, they work just as hard as coaches as they do, teaching these guys to be proper young men. So again, let's give the coaches their due. Thank you guys for all coming out. Thank you for supporting these guys. This has been a pleasure to watch. I can tell you as their principal, it's been a joy to watch these guys go through the halls each day, helping out new guys that come in, young ladies, young gentlemen. There's people that come in, I'm watching guys hold people under their wing, and hey, let's get involved. And they got baseball coming up or golf or whatever. They're trying to get these new kids in. It's amazing to watch. So for all of you guys, you should be proud of what these guys have accomplished and everything you've done to turn them into the young men that they are. Thank you for coming out.
One more time, give it up for our wrestling team, state champion, Tigers. Thank you.